Supposed biblical error. Did Mark get the order of cities wrong around Jerusalem? Mark 11:1 says, "Now when they drew near to Jerusalem, to Bethphage and Bethany at the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent 2 of his disciples." Now upon reading this, it doesn't sound like much of an issue. But if you're traveling west from Jericho to Jerusalem, you would actually pass Bethany first, then Bethphage. So some claim Mark stated the wrong order in chapter 11 and has it backwards. Now if you're like me and wondering if anyone could be so nitpicky as to raise such an objection, I give you Randall Helms, who says, anyone approaching Jerusalem from Jericho would come first to Bethany and then Bethphage, not the reverse. This is one of several passages showing that Mark knew little about Palestine. So skeptics actually raise this as an issue and use it to say that Mark is not a reliable source. Of course, all it takes is an ounce of critical thinking to show this objection is absurd. Mark doesn't say they first came to Bethphage, then Bethany. He is just telling us the approximate area Jesus was in when he sent 2 of his disciples ahead. And both cities were on the eastern side of the Mount of Olives, about a half a mile from each other. They are clearly associated with the same general area. I live in Arizona. If I was traveling to the East Coast and I said I was going through Dallas and Fort Worth, would that be clear evidence I did not understand the geography of the US? Because if you're traveling east, you must realize you get to Fort Worth first before you get to Dallas. Or could it be that just listing 2 cities very close to each other doesn't mean I'm stating which one I would enter first? I'm just talking about the general area I'm traveling through. So let's use a little common sense with this verse. Mark is not saying they got to Bethphage first. He is listing the general area Jesus was in when he sent 2 disciples off. Thus, this supposed error can be resolved.